Hello, welcome to the sale of my Renault Kangoo 2008 Expression, I believe the model is. So let me take you on a tour around. So you can see the body condition generally is very good. There's some very minor scratches on the rooftop, but to be honest, if I hadn't told you about it, you wouldn't notice. So yeah, have a good look at the surface of the body. It's fairly immaculate. I'm about to replace the windscreen before sale because it has got a crack in the windscreen. But yeah, other than that, bodywork and windows are all very good condition. If you have a look at the tyres,
You are amazing, complex sum. I'm counting on my fingers and I'm on to my thumb. You are a storm, you are my little storm. Oh, what's the word?
this one's actually brand new, this tyre. I bought that the other day. Okay, so let's have a little look inside. Generally speaking, the interior is all looking pretty new. It's very good for its age. If you have a look at the clock, it's on 64,000 miles. Let's have a look at that. No, 65,000 miles. And as you can hear, the engine sounds lovely. Let's have a look at the engine. So I've owned the car since April, and I've had it serviced, and yeah, I've not had any engine problems. It's been absolutely fine. As you can see, the engine's in good condition. Just regularly got it serviced, and the mechanic has changed the oil and done all that sort of thing. So the main thing that the car comes with is a sleeping and cooking system that I've built myself, that is totally no major or any changes have actually been made to the vehicle itself. It's a box jump that lifts into the vehicle and lifts out again, and it sits and fits in nicely with no movement whilst you're driving. When in position, like it is now, when it's folded away, you can have the rear seats in the car. If you come around and have a look. At the moment I've got my rear seats out, but yeah, having that in basically means that you can have it as a full people carrier with 5 people in, with space for food and clothing and whatever. I've gone on a trip with 5 people to go climbing for the weekend, and we've managed to fit it all in. And then it folds out to become a full-sized 6 foot by 4 foot double bed with memory foam mattress, which is more comfy than my bed at home. And let me show you the cooker as well. So I basically did copy sort of a commercial design that's actually worth £1,600. But I added in a few extra details to my design. So one of the great things about my cooker is you can cook outside and inside the van. So if it's raining, then obviously you can cook inside, or to be honest, I like to cook inside in the morning when I wake up. And also, I can cook outside, which means if I just want to have a quick coffee or whatever, or cook some lunch when I'm on the motorway and just pull over in the service station, or I just can't be bothered to set the bed up, I can just cook quickly and easily, which is really nice. Or if it's a nice sunny day, you can have a barbecue or whatever outside, which is really handy. Cool. Okay, so I'll show you now how to set the bed up. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to put the bed out, and I was just going to time it without rushing, just so you know how long it roughly takes with one person doing it. So that's my stopwatch started.
You wanna go, you always wanna go, you wanna go.
it's worth noting that if it's raining, obviously you don't want to put those up there. You can actually slide it on top of the seats in front. Cool, so follow me.
You don't know. You always run, and when I try to run, you leave me bent double with a stitch in the road. You are amazing, complex sum. I'm counting on my fingers and I'm on to my thumb. You are the storm, you are my little storm. Oh, what's the wind chase to find out where you've been blown? Pull it up, steer it up, and start, relax, this game is over. Pull it up, steer it up,
Cool, so that took me 3 minutes 20 seconds, and I had to go and get a piece of the bed that I forgot wasn't attached. So it doesn't take long.
conjure a key in the palm of your hand. You're burning all your bridges, drawn a line in the sand. We travel far, catch the last of the sun. We keep
Cool, so like I said, once it's out, it forms a 6 foot by 4 foot full-size double bed. Some of the features that I really love about this are you got your light, you've got a couple lights, so you can have like a reading light on one side or the other, and then a full-size light. I also tend to put a light up here. Another cool thing you can do is because you've got these side bits which actually have your speakers, so it's surround sound. So I tend to put like a couple candles on each side, makes it lovely and romantic. Also, like, because I've got the leisure battery installed with 240 volt facility, I can plug my laptop in, watch a movie. I've also got the audio jack that can plug straight in to the car speakers, so you can watch a movie with full surround sound, which is pretty cool. These overhead storage lockers are pretty handy, so that's all the curtains in there. Got my nighttime reading. It's all pretty handy. You've got storage up here as well, which is really nice. And yeah, obviously, like when I sleep in it, I have a full bed sheet on and put all the curtains up, which I'll show you a picture of. And so you have full block out. And one thing that's really nice is obviously because it's a small car, it's quite nice to have like the full 360-degree panorama of all the windows, which actually makes the car feel a lot bigger. And so in the morning, what you can then do, which is really nice with this design, is you can put your cushions out the way, and you can do this with two of you still in here, and then flip this over, and then you've got access to your cooker. You can cook or just have your coffee in the morning, and that's doable with 2 of you in there. And so the other thing you can sort of mode is put the table in.
We travel far, catch the last of the sun. We keep on going till
And you've got 2 positions for the table. It can go at the side there or in the middle. So let's show you in the middle. And then, you know, if you want to chop or work on your laptop or whatever, because this goes into sofa mode as well, which I'll show you in a second. So you can sit with the sofa mode and work on your laptop with it plugged in. And then you can actually fit a fair few people in here. I've had four of us in here before cooking. And yeah, the bed, as long as you set the bed up correctly, it's strong enough to take that sort of weight. So yeah, let me show you it in sofa mode as well. So at the moment the bed's kind of flat, but what you can do is put it into sofa mode. You have a lovely full-size sofa. And like I said before, if you've got the table in table mode, you can sit here on your computer, have the table away and just enjoy your view of the outdoors. So this is the van in bed mode. Like I said before, it's got a memory foam mattress which is really comfortable. I've actually got it in 4-inch and 2-inch options. So you can save a bit of space and sacrifice a little bit of comfort if you want to, or you can go for the 4-inch option, which is what I prefer. What can I say? It's comfy. I've got plenty of storage that I can access whilst in bed. If I want to reach for a book or whatever, I can watch a movie with surround sound. I've got lighting. And yeah, I would tell you lots about my van, but it's a memory foam mattress and it's too comfortable. Good night. There's a couple other features that I wanted to show you with the van. So one is it's got an installed leisure battery that's under the driver's seat. So if you have a little bit of a close-up there, so I can flick it to charge for when I'm driving along, charges up the battery, and then I turn it on, and I've got 240 volt plugs, so it's quite good for charging laptop, phone, whatever. So that's pretty handy, and it all sits in a contained unit under the seat, and the seat's still fully operational. You can see I can slide forward and back, and it fits in there perfectly. Mentioned that it got a jack that plugs straight into the radio, listening to music. The other thing that I didn't point out also, which is also quite handy, is if you look in here, if you bring the camera around, it's got a 12 volt plug in the rear there, so you can charge up other appliances in the back as well, which is quite handy for other 12 volt sockets. And the other thing I should probably mention is, why am I selling such a good van? Before that, also it comes with some roof racks that I fitted myself. That's just because, to be honest, I wanted to carry my kayak, and I only put the kayaks on there once, or one kayak on there once. It's up to you whether you keep them. They work, they are secure, but you know, roof rack, I appreciate that it's aesthetically not the best roof rack in the world, and maybe you want to pay the 20 quid or whatever it is for a proper roof rack. That's fair enough. So yeah, so the reason I'm selling is because I'm going to do a Europe trip with the girlfriend, and whilst it's tempting to take this because you do get cheaper tolls, it's actually classed as a car in Europe, which is great. We're going to live full time for a few months, or possibly indefinitely, out of a van, so that's why I've bought this big bad boy that you can see behind there, and that is the next project that's going to get fully kitted out into a proper motorhome. But what I would say, this is an ideal van for someone that's looking for a weekend camper, or possibly like you know, up to a week away, or you can do longer, depending on how many people are staying in it, and you also want the use of, you know, 5 people or 4 or 5 people using it as a normal car. So yeah, there we go.